I know that each of you will be a warrior for the truth. I know that each of you will do what is right, not what is the easy way, and that you will be true to yourself and your country and your beliefs. In my short time in Washington, I've seen firsthand how the system is broken. A small group of failed voices who think they know everything and understand everyone want to tell everybody else how to live and what to do and how to think. But you aren't going to let other people tell you what you believe, especially when you know that you're right. The fact is, no one has ever achieved anything significant without a chorus of critics standing on the sidelines explaining why it can't be done. But the future belongs to the dreamers, not to the critics. The future belongs to the people who follow their heart no matter what the critics say. If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this: never, ever give up. Never stop fighting for what you believe in and for the people who care about you. Carry yourself with dignity and pride. Demand the best from yourself and be totally unafraid to challenge entrenched interests and failed power structures. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider, because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward. And always have the courage to be yourself.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 6th of October, and on today's podcast, we can rest a little easier knowing that the president has made his way back to the White House. They say he had a great first night and is showing no symptoms coming at us from the press secretary. We'll also be talking about General Flynn, as a lot of evidence has been coming forth to us, coming from Paul Sperry. He is a journalist from The Federalist. We'll be talking about this as well. Top international epidemiologists launch petition for focused protections and an end to the lockdowns, signed by over, you guessed it, 1,700 medical professionals. We'll be touching base on that. Also, from dark to light with the mask. Remember, on the white hat side, there's also things that happen to be symbolic, and I believe this is one of them. We'll be talking about the Schumann resonance and a lot more memes, and plus a lot of news, guys. So I hope you sit back and relax and enjoy another episode of True Reporting. Always remember, it is always an honor for me to be on the front lines with each and every one of you, day in and day out, because in the end, my friends, where we go one, we go all. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you about my sponsor, Noble Gold, and how they can help you out with your IRAs. My friends, we are less than a month away from the election, and it's time to take a step back. The political uncertainty could be devastating for your retirement fund if it is not handled properly. I think you'd agree. Whatever the outcome, things are going to be rough for a while, and we've been saying that for a long time. A gold IRA uses the value of precious metals to keep you out of trouble. The team at Noble Gold knows how to do this, and they've done it for thousands of people before you. And if you need an extra reason to jump on this, Noble Gold is gifting a 10-ounce solid gold American Eagle proof coin. with every qualifying IRA or 401k plan rollover going through October, guys. So grab the phone and give them a call at 877-646-5347. Again, my friends, that is 877-646-5347. I can promise you they take care of True Reporting, and they'll take care of you and your IRA and your retirement plan. So always go with Noble Gold. You won't regret it, my friends, and I really hope you enjoyed today's podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's show, would you please go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel, True Reporting 2.0. Censorship is on the rise, and we all have the backup channel for a very good reason. We're about to hit 20,000 subs, by the way, so do your part and subscribe to True Reporting 2.0. Also, please follow me on Twitter at True Reporting, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers on YouTube. Thus, more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into today's podcast. This is True Reporting. Coming at us from the press secretary, as we can see here, just dropped. I released the following information with the permission of President Donald J. Trump. This morning, the president's team of physicians met with him in the residence. He had a restful first night at home, and today he reports no symptoms, guys. We can rest a lot easier. I know we all have our speculations out there that this was a hit, that they were trying to take him out, assassination attempt, you name it. A lot of people saying that the first two rows at one of his press briefings, they all have come down with that. I know General Milley has come down with that. At the Pentagon, they've shut down a lot of things there. I believe that this was a hit job, or could it be optics? I really want you to let me know in the comment section below. What do you actually think is going on? She goes on to say that vital signs and the physical exam remain stable, with an ambulatory oxygen saturation level of 95 to 97%, completely normal. Overall, he continues to do extremely well. I will provide updates as we know more. Remember, guys, the president said come the 15th, he will be raring to go for the next debate, which, you know, you can't hold this guy down. He's so alpha. He's such an American hero, the greatest president of all time. Children surely look up to this man who are actually raised correctly. Hell, I look up to this man. He's my hero, and I'm sure he's your hero as well. Moving forward, I wanted to show you this. A lot of big news coming from Paul Sperry. It's all over 8kun today. He's been dropping for about an hour now. Big breaking news, guys. New Agent 302s reveal McCabe directed the Flynn investigation and may have had a conflict of interest since McCabe had a personal grudge against Flynn for standing up for a female FBI counterterrorism supervisor who filed a sexual discrimination complaint against McCabe. This guy, McCabe, along with Comey, along with Brennan, Clapper, all of these big-time players will be going down. And why does everything have to be sexual discrimination? Why does everything have to be pedophilia? Why does everything have to be assault and dealings with foreign countries and money? These people need to be arrested. They need to be locked up and thrown behind bars for the rest of eternity. And guys, that's just the top margin of these people. This spans out thousands upon thousands, maybe even millions throughout the world. Remember, just in America, we just had a brand new count on the federal indictments, and we're up to 203,000, and that's just in America, and that's going to continue to grow. That is very real. Check out pacer.gov. It will show you all of them right there. And guys, remember, that is just in America, and this cabal runs deep. The tentacles run so deep into every single country. I believe that the cabal runs within 1 million people running this entity, if you want to go that way. Breaking, another one, a dirty FBI lawyer, Kleinsmith, who was arrested, who has pleaded guilty to falsifying evidence to spy on Trump advisor Carter Page, assured a skeptical case agent in February 2017 that there was ample predication to demand General Flynn's internet, bank, phone, and credit cards and their records going back to 2015. This is the masking, the demasking, guys. This is huge, my friends. And now it's coming out furthermore. Remember, this is death by 1,000 paper cuts. This is exposure of who did this and it's going to bring down everyone that was within the Obama administration, the FBI that was under the Obama administration, the CIA, the Department of National Intelligence. Every single one of them will be going down, especially the big-time players. He continues just dropping bomb after bomb. According to the 302 interview summary, FBI case agent Barnett testified that special counsel prosecutor Jeannie Rhee, a big Hillary supporter, was, in quote, obsessed with Flynn and Russia and, in quote, had an agenda. He said he became concerned about an, in quote, get Trump attitude by Mueller's team. Wow, would you look at that? Also, FBI agent Barnett, who was on loan to Mueller but never wiped his phone, last month told investigators the Trump-Russia collusion, in quote, this case was built upon suspicion on suspicion and, in quote, a dumb theory, and there was no evidence of a crime, versus Flynn, whose case used to, in quote, get Trump. This phone, remember, the phone was never wiped. A lot of evidence will be coming forth with this Barnett character. Also, to round this portion off, an FBI investigator assigned to Mueller's team said the degree of speculating and projecting and theorizing about a possible Trump-Russia collusion became so absurd, because it is, that he and other investigators began referring to the probe as, in quote, collusion clue after the mystery board game. It's a joke to them. It's a joke to us. Why does the MSM continue to push this garbage? It's because it's all optics, guys. It is a war, an informational war, and if they keep us in the matrix, if they keep us lulled to sleep, they will get away with it. But I can tell you what we're watching is a movie, and they will be exposed and they will be brought to justice for what they have done. Guys, even the moment that I'm recording this podcast, Section 230 is trending right now. Once we get this passed, they will never be able to do what they have been doing, which is lying, stealing, changing people's words. These are not platforms, my friends. These are publishers, and they will get theirs in the end once we sue the pants off of them. I can promise you that. It will be regulated. I don't even necessarily want it to be regulated. I want it to be like the Wild Wild West, and you are able to say anything and everything you want to. And if you put anything illegal on the internet, well, of course, you should be arrested and prosecuted, right? But it needs to be like it used to be, the Wild Wild West. All right, guys, switching gears quickly. This is absolutely mind-blowing if you have not seen this. Coming at us from @ChizMaga. Please follow him on Twitter. He says, this is so creepy. Also, the guy behind Joe right here with the glasses, Matt Trowbridge, was just caught on video trying to have sex with a minor. Look at this picture. And imagine having a daughter. I have a son. Imagine having a daughter and then Joe Biden looking down at her like this, holding her. We've seen the sniffing of the hair. We've seen how he acts in the Oval Office with the cameras and when they're on. Imagine what he does. Well, we all know what he does, guys. We've seen the Podesta emails. We've seen the Hillary Clinton emails. We've looked into Jeffrey and the island and all sorts of stuff. He's all part of it, guys. Every single bit of it. And just think of what he does with the cameras off. Absolutely disturbing. Here is the video in case you missed it. Remember, the guy behind Joe was just caught on video trying to have sex with a minor. Why is he even near the vice president? Why is this not in the mainstream news? This has 18.9 thousand likes. Take a look and take a listen.
Yeah, he's right here. Yeah, should have known this was gonna happen.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, god damn it. You made the wrong decision. You made the wrong, and now you want to run. I'm going to get your plates. You want to run from this now. You can call him. Thank you. That's awesome. I have all the chat logs. I have everything. Please call him. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling him on yourself. Disgusting ass, bro. Look at him, guys. He looks shocked. Exactly. Shocked not to see a 14-year-old, right? Screen record everything. Everything. I'm not a cop. You're not being detained. I do have some questions for you. I want to know why you were here today, and why do you think it's okay to meet a 14-year-old minor off the internet? Why do you think it's okay? You want to just sit here and not say nothing, huh? Yeah. Just know you were gonna come here and destroy a kid's life. You literally came, left work. Look at him, guys, in his work. Came here to meet a kid, a 14-year-old, to worship his balls. He told him he wanted to worship his balls. Worship his balls. You're disgusting, bro. You look at you. You definitely have sense. You look like you got a good job. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Everybody knows what I do in my community, man. You're like number 70, bro. You can hide your face. I have your face. I have your pictures. I have everything. Yeah. You're disgusting. Right here, A8YR. There you go. Disgusting pig. Stop meeting minors off the internet. Stop it. Stop meeting minors off the internet. Stop it. Let's go. Let's go for a jog. Let's go for a jog.
So there you go, guys. I mean, these are the kind of people that the former vice president surrounds himself with. Again, this tweet has over 18,000 likes. I'm sure it will grow as long as it's spread, but I'm sure that it will be suppressed because of how real it is. Again, why would he want to have sex with a 14-year-old girl? I think he even said he. I mean, it was absolutely disturbing, and these are the kind of people that the president, the former vice president, surrounds himself with. Absolutely disgusting. So, my friends, look at this. The epidemiologists launch a petition focusing protections and an end to the lockdowns. Guys, if you did not know this, Australia is not allowed to have long-distance travel until the year 2022. It was just signed today. Absolutely disturbing. I'm so glad that I live in the greatest country in the world. But focusing back on this, again, this would be an end to lockdowns, signed by over, you guessed it, 1,700 medical professionals. On Monday, top international epidemiologist Dr. Martin Kulldorff from Harvard, Dr. Sunetra Gupta from Oxford, and Dr. Wanada Bhattacharya from, I know I butchered that, from Stanford joined Laura Ingraham on the Ingraham Angle to announce their latest initiative to reopen society and resume life in the West for those who are not vulnerable to CV. Said Kulldorff told Laura, most of my colleagues in infectious disease are in favor of risk-based strategy, or an age-based strategy where we protect the elderly, of course, and other high-risk groups while the younger resume life more and less normally. Guys, I think they're going to try and go with herd immunity. I mean, this is what we do. The younger people get it. You know, the risk is so low. It's 99.7% of people are completely okay with this. The president's 73 years old, little overweight. You know, he likes to eat. Nothing wrong with that. And he's completely fine. He has no symptoms after 2 days with just given medicine. He's perfectly fine. So why can't we go with herd immunity? Absolutely. I think that's what they're going for. They go on to say, again, that they would like to, protect the elderly or high-risk groups while the younger resume life more or less normally. The doctor then announced that his group put out a declaration, guys, this morning, and there are now over 500 medical health and public health scientists who have co-signed the declaration, as well as over 500 practicing medical professionals. That is massive. That's 1,000 people, guys. Doctors Gupta and Bhattacharya echoed Dr. Kulldorff and explained how herd immunity should be the goal exactly and could be accomplished in a relatively short amount of time where even the elderly and sickly would eventually be safe to come out of lockdown. I have not seen my parents since November because of all of this, my friends. I want to see them so bad. And I hope that what the president has gone through is actually going to change the minds of a lot of people. Again, I have friends that are in the medical field. They have told me that, hey, within these pharmacies, they're going to start seeing these vaxes arrive around November, which is massive, guys. I really do miss my family, and I'm sure if you're in the same predicament as me, I believe that you should miss your family as well. We should appreciate young adults, they go on to say, who help generate herd immunity by living normal lives and keeping society afloat. When people throw misguided complaints at you, falsely claiming that you are endangering others, remember that the opposite is true, my friends. So, yeah, herd immunity sounds good for me. I think we can all agree on that. I wanted to touch base on this as well. Did anyone catch the significance of real Donald Trump's mask color change from dark to light? This is a good segue. I have not once seen him wear a black mask except for the RBG funeral. That's the only time I saw it. And again, you wear all black at a funeral. But when you leave Walter Reed and you're wearing a black mask and you go over to a white mask and you're taking it off, you wear the black, take the white off. Is this a form of symbology? I believe that it is, from dark to light. Think about it, guys. It makes a lot of sense to me. And I wanted to end off this podcast by talking about the Schumann resonance. I did not know that this actually makes noise, but I will show you this. Looks like the good vibes are telling evil vibes to get off my lawn. This is from 17 hours ago. Guys, this was when we knew that the president was headed home. We all know that we are winning. This is the white up here, is signifying the good, the positive vibrations. And down below, this is what we can see. It's literally bottoming out. The darkness is bottoming out. And from earlier Schumann frequency chart, I call it Fight of the Woos. This is incredible. It sounds way cleaner in full screen. So that's what we'll do. Take a listen to this, guys, to round off the podcast. Pretty amazing, isn't it, guys? I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to today's podcast. Remember, this is a spiritual battle. The Schumann resonance is letting us know that we are hearing actual vibrational sounds from our collective consciousness. It's incredible to hear. I didn't know that was actually a thing, that it actually makes sounds. We are in the middle of a informational war, a spiritual war. Remember, it's going to be biblical, and we all just need to stay together. This is the most important thing. Have faith in your president and have faith in your God. My friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. You can follow me on Parler at TRUreporting 1985. And guys, always remember to leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Always know it is an honor for me to be on the front lines with each and every one of you, day in and day out. Because in the end, my friends, where we go one, we go all. Guys, if you found what you just watched informative and you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the TRUreporting family today. There are many ways to support this channel, like our Patreon link, our PayPal link, and our TRUreporting.us official website link in the description box below. Join the TRUreporting family today and be a part of history, because where we go one, we go all.